Man, that shit was that's so burn on. Now I gotta go back and I gotta take all the shit that I just did and I gotta redo it. All because of Madden want to be a dummy. If that happens again, we're going to a totally different game. No, we ain't doing that shit right now. I'm afraid to open packs now. Being an ultimate team be holding you back. I'm gonna do that shit later, man. I gotta do the ultimate team on stream because in case it does that again, because it's not the first time it's done that. It's not the first time it's done that at all, man. And now damn. Should have just stuck with the dancing star. Okay. People are lazy because I follow so many people down their journey to become you know famous on YouTube. I know exactly the process of when you click on links and it has you to sign into it has you sign into your YouTube to follow, and then it's like, oh, I don't feel like doing all that, so you just don't. Like, I know better. I know better. Like, that's why when you ask certain people, um, when you ask for, I gotta see now. I gotta do all this extra. Like, I gotta take the extra steps to go back and then share it because when people and family, even my family wants to watch me stream or anything like that, it's I gotta but um let's see what he wants to do. All right, let's the objective is to still go undefeated. So far, we've had couple close calls, couple close calls, but we're managing, right? We're managing, and we still got good ways until we got our player up to level 99. I just ranked him up a little bit, so he's even better than he was before. So let's go and beat a 7-1 Cincinnati. Um, yeah, I can already bet. Um, So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Oh boy. Um, I wonder how much does it take for a lot of you people to, I don't know, not be yourselves when it comes to being complete and total a-holes with everything that you find satisfying. Now, I say it to say, we live in a football has always been a dog-eat-dog world.
His team establishing themselves among the league.
It's always been a dog-eat-dog world. We've never, oh man, I'm never going to say that football has always been super duper friendly of any source of the way. You know what I'm saying? Because it hasn't. Football isn't always super friendly. You know, there's fights, but that's on the field stuff. You know what I'm saying? Thus, I didn't make it to where I wanted to go. Being knowledgeable and knowing about the sport, all around on every level, gives you the leeway to know what to say and how to say it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you know ball. You know what I'm saying? If you know ball, then you know that that these boys, these men, these grown men, these men put a lot of themselves on the line for the department the part of
clear line to the end zone. He doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defense.
They put a lot on line for the part for our entertainment. You know what I'm saying? They are the gladiators inside the ring, and they have to beat each other to see who's victorious. And after that, you show the great sportsmanship by shaking hands and be like, good man, good game, the best man won. You know what I'm saying? The best one won. You know, the best, you know what I'm saying? Then, I mean, not just football, but with any sports. Football just happened to be on the thick of it because it's one of the craziest, the roughest sports to be in. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot. It takes a lot for these guys to put themselves out there. Now, NFL, you pretty much make it if you can keep the same bravado that you kept in college, you pretty much. Oh well, if you can be even better than what you were in college, you're gonna have a long, nice, luxurious NFL career. But let's talk about college for a second. All right, because college is different. I know a lot about college because I was in that system. Yeah, thus I couldn't enroll into Alabama. I was committed. I was a prospect. When I came to campus, they showed me everything. They gave me a look at everything. They let me use things. They gave me a complete rundown of what I'm going to be going through. Should you enroll into the University of Alabama? And it's more than just sports. You feel me?
Moving to his left.
It's more than just sports. You feel me? It's more than just all strength, muscles, and running. It's a lot to take on. It's a big responsibility to be a student athlete. You feel me? It's a big responsibility. It's so big that you can't miss a beat, or you will, or you won't be there anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, from everyone else's perspective, even in this era of NIL, oh well, it's who gets the highest paid. Yeah, a part of me wants to be like, these guys gotta know better. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as they smell money, they're like, oh yeah, this is where I go. This is where, and specifically LSU. LSU has gained a lot, but they've also lost a lot because of the money these colleges are willing to put down now for a singular player. You know what I'm saying? Like Bryce Underwood, he was the most talented quarterback in the nation at one point, and he flipped from LSU to go to Michigan, and LSU's doing way better than Michigan right now. You feel me? So, and truth be told, it's, you know, I see a number as high as 10 million. 10, you're subparly guaranteed a child turning into a grown man, a teenager turning into a grown man, $10 million to come play at your school, not knowing what's going to happen. I shouldn't do this, but it's worth a shot.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones.
That's all I care about. Got the end zone. That's that. 10 million they offered this boy. And he flipped immediately. He didn't even think about it. He flipped from LSU. I'm like, damn. Oh my god. I'm like, damn. Well, okay, I gotta tell you, man. I got you. I don't know why I'm.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike,
balance.
is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
But I feel like that's the Corey and Moore. I don't know if it was money specifically that got him to switch, but now he's going to Oregon. You know what I'm saying? Now he switched from LSU to Oregon. Another top-ranked player that just swept through LSU's hands. You know, yet again, like, you know, and it's like it was all right because we got all these good players from the portal. We had the #1 team. Oh wow, how did I throw it that way? We had the #1 team coming out of transfer portal, and truth be told, it was worth it because most of them guys were defensive players. And a lot of them are doing a hell of a job. You know what I'm saying? But let's before we talk about gameplay, let's talk about coaching, and then let's lean into people. You know, because people is what spoils the good. People are what. Oh man, no! What? Oh my God!
On the play, as the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
People are what. Hold up, let me do this real quick. If he gonna join. People are what make things go bad. They make things go sour because of their own selfish. It's the same place open again on the other side too. But people are gonna make things as sour as can be, and it's not even close. It's not even close. These dudes aren't even remotely. Oh, let's see what I can squeeze in there. Oh, he got it. Our insane plays and we're working with the same guys.
This defense continuing
grab that
to give
ball.
up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this.
I'm proud of you.
And it's It's really twofold.
Just grab it,
First and
go
foremost,
down
just
before
like
you
you
get hit.
said,
Because if
every
you would got hit
offense
right
in the
there,
league works all week. We
Lord
want to
knows what
start
would
out
happen.
fast. We want it.
But people always will make things go sour. So LSU lost to Vanderbilt. First time since since my what? Since before I was born, 19 something something. I was born in 1998. You know what I'm saying? So they haven't Vanderbilt hasn't beat LSU since the 1900s. Let's just say it like that. That's how ridiculous. That's how crazy it is. Now, mind you, I put these two together because a lot of people they reach as far as they can. Man, why the hell do we keep starting back here, bro?
On first down, Jones.
What the hell, bro? Like these dudes got a majestic punter. Is this why he's been winning this season? They 7-1. We be pinning these people back in the damn. They're on their own 1 yard line. What the hell is this? But anyways,
to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
You give all the time in the world. But yeah, since 1900s.
Throwing on first down is Jones.
Vanderbilt has not beat LSU. And don't sum it up to how bad things are. It's not the fact that they got outplayed. It's the fact they got outcoached. You know what I'm saying?
On the move left.
Oh damn! I try to back throw it to him, so he was running to that. No hospital passes. We got outcoached this game. You know what I'm saying? And terribly, I'm gonna do the same play too. We gonna get one completion. Hell no, that's right.
Throwing is Jones on third down.
Damn, I cannot believe I can't believe I did that. That was my fault. That's my drive, my bad. We got our coach really bad. And here's the reason why. When you can make the team, and I wish that LSU had this same thing. We haven't had this since 2019, where we still the best team of all time in any college football year, including Miami of was it 1901, something like that, including that team. Joe Burrow let that team like it accounts for it. So here's the thing: not only do we go get a coach who was known for not being able to get it done, but we've gone from like why the fuck would we go to would we go get a coach who has a history of making it far but never being able to get to coach a damn, you feel me? To get to that national championship. Like y'all really think that Notre Dame was being taken seriously under Brian Kelly? Hell, and the worst part about it is Notre Dame is being taken more serious now than they were when Brian Kelly was there. Even after starting 0-2 on the season, starting from the bottom, going to the bottom of the rankings, and then shooting back up to 13 because they haven't lost since then. You know what I'm saying? LSU don't get that same treatment. You know what I'm saying? They keep us high. So if we do lose to a team that's below us, we're gonna fall down where they were. You feel me? They don't keep us low and have us prove ourselves to get to the top, or keep us low and say, hey, they lost to a really great team. We're gonna keep them there. You feel me? That's the bias of first of all being anything New Orleans, Louisiana. Anything Louisiana, you're going to get the outside in, because why? it's a hate thing at this point. I don't know why, but this is not just some every team gets it. I think there's only one other team that gets like trampled, but the truth be told, you know.
Fake the handoff. Now Jones.
Florida State doing that to themselves. I mean, you simply just don't beat the best team. A good team like Bama, and then just absolutely shit down your pants the rest of the season.
Now on first down. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore.
Like absolutely, Florida State got to be the most. Now Florida State, I hold them to the same standard too. You know, they are at the end of the day, they're still young men. They're still human beings. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the right to treat them just anyway because you don't like them. Oh, should have been through that. Thank you, down. Thank you. Okay, I got that move down as fast as I could. That's effective. But I don't go around saying looking for a state being garbage. No, I'm like, how in the world did they start out so great and then they're falling so far? You know what I'm saying? Is it coaching? Is it the players? What is it? And, you sit there and you watch the game and you're like, man, the players are playing hard, but the coaching, again, it's the coaching, which is why if you see that coach gone here the next year, you know why. You know why. You know what I'm saying? Same with Brian Kelly. Yeah, we're 5-2. We're 5-2. Oh man, he caught it. Nice. He on the ball too.
Big one there to start the second half.
Look at this. Oh yeah, Chris Olave. Now, man, but Brian Kelly.
And it's hardly an exaggeration
You got
when I
outcoached.
say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult
terribly.
individual assignments in the entire
Yesterday.
league. It's like playing football against that
Not
really
from a football standpoint,
He's just
from
hard
how
to
they
cover,
manage the
and
game,
plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
how they manage. I don't know why I stopped going back to
He's usually such
my
a
slant. The
reliable
slant
target in
game
the
is always
passing game, Mike. We
but
just don't see him struggle to come down.
you got
with catches like
outcoached
that
everywhere, my man.
all too often, and
Like,
you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit.
thank you. I'm not fumbling today. Yeah, but you got coaching every league. And and truth be told, Nussmeier did I'm proud of Nussmeier because he's been inconsistent, but he overcame a lot of that, and he tried his damnedest to keep us in that damn game. But we didn't have any game management at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, and especially with a defense that deserves a lot more praise than what they're beginning, a defense that's been there. When you run the type of plays that Vanderbilt ran all game, and our defensive coordinator he's been a great coach. But this game, I just felt as if Vanderbilt did the most basic BS all game long, and they do it against every fight. That's how they gotten this far. The little the little reverse field, the little dump off to the tight end, sneak out the tight end, dump it off. They did that shit all game long, and it took them a while to score, which is why I can't. You really can't take in the long game. You can't take them serious because a good defense like Alabama, like a great defense with a better offense like Alabama is going to win, right? They're going to. Yeah, it was a close game, but they still won because at the end of the day, you're just playing you're either playing the team or you're playing in the team hands. And I don't know why there's such a differentiation between the two teams. You feel me? Like LSU is by far no means a team that you can just wake up and beat. You got a game plan, you got a schedule, you got to do something. But here's what pisses me off the most is because don't get shit. Oh man. I ain't get no time, man. Don't get it twisted. You feel me? Like, it's not as embarrassing as you think. Like, it's really not. You know what I'm saying? But I compared the two because just last year, y'all were, you know, Alabama lost to Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt wasn't near as good a team as they were. They're not even. They're not even near as good a team as they were now than they were, or they're not near as good a team as they were last year as they are now, and they got beat by them. You feel me? So, oh man, why did he stop? Well, I mean, it's completed, but why did he stop? Like, he stopped running.
The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half.
They're not as really. They're not good. Like they're great this year, but they're not good. Last year they wasn't good. Alabama got beaten by them, and Alabama was still Alabama, right? Under different coaching, right? So you take that into account, and you look and you're like, man. We literally got beat by a better team than our coaches can expect. But you also have to see the stupidity and how many passing yards I have here? Oh, all right. You gotta see the stupidity and how our coaches just let them, you know, manage the game and not switching anything up. They didn't switch anything up. They didn't make no adjustments. They didn't do any of that. They just took it. You know, at that point, like it's so bad that they just let it go. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when our defense finally, even in the position they were, our defense came up for us. You know, our offensive coordinator said, "Hey, we're gonna run the ball on 3 and 22." I have a 6'7" tight end who's as athletic as any basketball player with a combined strength of 100 men. And we said, hey, we're going to go and run the ball because we've been able to run the ball. What the fuck are you trying to prove? You the same person, Brian Kelly, that said, hey, we're going to play to win the game. Well, that's not playing to fucking win the game. You just played into their fucking hand. You gave them the ball back after we blundered. Like, boy, as soon as they knew that we had to throw the ball, them boys will bring up everybody because they believe they had that much faith in their cornerbacks to say we need you to cover for at least a couple seconds. You feel me? They bring, man. I've never seen such an out of character design of a fucking defensive play than what Vanderbilt had. You know what I'm saying? Our offensive line is missing one, and honestly, the left tackle he's not as technically sound as he should be. You know what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, they bullied him all game. You feel me? And then you try to play. Then you finally mess something up. You put 2 guys on the side where our tackle is struggling. Them boys said, okay, check, we're going to go to the other side and overload this side. And they did, and they got it every time. Man, you cannot tell me that them motherfuckers didn't get out. They got out coached so bad. Like, players in college and in football are essentially chess pieces on the board. You know what I'm saying? And when they can be sold, traded, bought. You know what I'm saying? It sounds bad when you really say it like that, but in reality, that's what that is. You have to put them in position to play the right thing, which means they can be as talented as they want to be. They can be as good as they want to be. They can catch every ball. They can intercept every ball. They can throw every ball. But if you don't have them in a position to win, you're wasting their fucking time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Now a play fake. Jones. And now it's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. He'll buy time left. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You can't put them in a position to win. You're not gonna get them there, man. You're going to get a bunch of tired, motivated men who are, you know what I'm saying, who's just wasting their breath every time you're out there and play. Yeah, the players make mistakes, but in this case I'm speaking of, this is not a player thing. This is Brian Kelly trying to control shit that he can't control. You feel me? Or trying to act like he knows what the fuck he's doing when he does not. He don't know what he's doing. You feel me? We paid him all that money. We might as well go ahead and fire him and give him that little buyout. That'll make him happy. You feel me? And get a coach. Why do we let go Ed Orgeron? I do not know why we let go a national championship coach. And you know what I'm saying? Why? I don't know why we let go a national championship coach. I don't know why. Why we say bye to Ed Orgeron? I don't care what he had going on off the field. That's his. At the end of the day, he's still a man. He still lives his damn life. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? As long, you know what I'm saying? That's just the truth be told. Like, you know, and truth be told, half of the stuff that was in the media about him, most of it, I can't even confirm if it was true or not. You know what I'm saying? I can't confirm it was true, because if it was, we would have done a lot worse than we were supposed to.
He's going to run it. Jones into the slot.
You feel me? Like,
picks up the first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his
like,
legs.
you know what I'm saying? We let go of coach for a coach that a lot of people, and this is what they thought. This is what the higher ups thought. This is what LSU higher ups thought. Oh boy, I forgot his name. He's like, well, maybe he needs some better players. Like, no, dude, when a coach goes to a different place, they have to find that everything they stood for comes with them. Before we even got to this point of LSU, LSU and Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly was known to be the same way old boy was at Penn State. He just got fired. I forget his name. He can't win the big games. He couldn't win the big games. That's what Brian Kelly was known for doing. So when Notre Dame fans were so happy they got rid of him, and I'm like, well, maybe they paid him all his money for it. Maybe they think it's a good fit, and I was all for it. I was like, hey, maybe they got a plan for this. Maybe they have a plan for. Hey, maybe that's the puzzle they need right there. Maybe that's it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, cool. Brian, they paying all his money. Let's see if Brian Kelly can make LSU where it needs to be. I would have rather kept Ed Orgeron, like I originally thought we were gonna do, because you know he led the greatest team of all time. Let's do that, and it wasn't a fluke. You don't go undefeated. You don't go undefeated and win the national championship like straight. There was no betting against LSU in 2019. They're like, if you bet against LSU, I felt so sorry for you. Every game we played, I knew we were going to win that game because our offense could not be stopped. Our defense was there when it needed to be. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? That's I didn't like. Oh my God, he stopped running the fucking route again. Like, is it because I keep rolling out a little bit? Like, I don't get. I don't get that. Like, why would we let go of the national championship? And why you ask?
But now face 3rd and 2. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side,
you know, so
run this baby all the way down.
But what really bothers me, I don't really care. Do your thing, buddy. Yeah, man. Care about all that red. What really bothers me is how you fans, you add on to the frustration that was already building up there. And then when fans start, when you start getting the Rays baby and true fans start to curse your ass out and start to getting your ass online and start talking about your mammy and this, that, and third, or you be like, oh well, it's just a football. No, it's not just a football game. No, these guys have hearts just like every fucking body else. And when they get online every day to see the dumb shit that y'all put underneath their profiles because they lost a game that primarily truthfully wasn't just their fault. You feel me? What's up, Joe? Primarily wasn't just their fault. You feel me? Like, you know, man, Nussmeier cried his eyes out yesterday, man. That shit hurt. That shit hit different, man. It does, because you know that these guys put everything into this, man. And when they come up short and they got the whole world laughing at them as if a team can't lose. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna suck the hell out of Alabama balls to the end of the day. You feel me? Y'all gonna give every excuse to Notre Dame as if they're still a national contender, which that's not happening. I don't care how far they've gotten. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still gonna give all this bullshit to the teams that you just gonna ignore. Oh, hold on, I got Jordan sleep. Y'all just be ignoring. Y'all just don't ignore the truth by it and be like, oh, let's go pick on LSU. They lost today. Woo, nigga, really? I'm talking about, and it'd be you old retarded motherfuckers. It'd be y'all oh boy, it'd be y'all, man. Telling you, it'd be y'all. I cannot stand y'all old dudes. Like, y'all dudes who swear y'all know ball. Do you feel me? Y'all don't know a goddamn thing. Y'all don't know a goddamn thing. Y'all don't know a goddamn thing. Y'all just be talking, just damn talk at this damn point. And it ain't even funny no more. It's not even funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not funny. It's very not funny. Like, y'all do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was funny because, you know, the Cowboy fans are gonna be Cowboy fans. Like, you know, but I know that the Cowboys are the Cowboys, they're as mad as at their team because they support the team. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're there for. You know what I'm saying? They are a champion. They are a champ. They are. Cowboys are named America's team, and honestly, there's a lot of people who are Cowboy fans. And yes, a lot. It can go back and forth, but at the end of the day, you know that they go as hard, they get as tired, and they go as hard for the Cowboys because they're real. They are. And that's the one thing about Cowboy fans that I think no one ever sees is. Yeah, y'all laugh when they lose and they're going off, but in reality, these guys who go off on their team when they lose, they've been supporting that team die hard since they can remember. You feel me? They are true fans. You feel me? They are true fans. Same with New Orleans. New Orleans God, the only type of fans I don't like when it comes to New Orleans is dudes who be online and they be having the paper bag on their faces. Like that shit's so retarded to me. Like it's not even funny. Like, and then they be like, and then they try to drown out their feelings about how you felt about the team, and we're so ass, and they put the bag on them like. So you make this hard to bear.
His guys looking for a repeat of
last week's win here. Super hard to bear.
Facing off with him, head coach Kellen Moore of the Saints.
Yes, we're not great this year, but like I said, an industry that I talk about football, man. Football is a giant chess piece game. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle, and if you connect all the puzzles, like look at the Lions, for example. No, not the Lions. Who? Look at the LA Rams, for example. Before they got Jared Goff, right? He was with the Lions. He couldn't win a goddamn game, but they played hard. I supported the Lions because I knew that they didn't have the right pieces in their game. Or no, I'm sorry, not Jared Goff. Matthew Stafford. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. When Matthew Stafford got traded to was it the LA Rams? I believe that's when they started. Like the Rams were terrible. So were the damn Lions at the time. And as soon as they traded, it's all of a sudden their whole football programs changed. I'm talking about people were on Matthew Stafford, and I believe that year they won the Super Bowl. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, if that doesn't tell you that it's a chess piece game, then I don't know. You're not listening. You know what I'm saying? Well, how did that happen?
Right to the air, it's Jones. Looking deep to open the game. He's got it inside the 25. There it is.
I'm back up now, buddy.
The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner.
LSU is not a bad team at all. So much talent, and this is why I do transfer, because at this point, all the when they go online, they see people spitting on their name because of this, that, calling them trash and ass and cheats and all the other stuff. Like, who wants to be a part of something like that? You feel me? And the only time you want to be a part of something like that is when you make a mofo angry enough that you're winning. You know what I'm saying? You can't win under Brian Kelly. He's not a winner. You know what I'm saying? He's not a winner. He's a do enough to get far enough type of guy. You feel me? And then gets in front of the media and says whatever the fuck he needs to say to get past this point of despair, because he knows that it's correct. It's right. There ain't nothing nobody said about Brian Kelly that wasn't not true. You feel me? I don't do slander, but I do talk game. You feel me? I do talk game, and what I know is Brian Kelly brought the culture that he had at fucking Notre Dame with him. And now we are a team that gets far enough and can never do enough to get it done. You feel me? Because you know we we could beat Alabama, and we can still lose to God knows whoever. And you know, and Alabama is still and the SEC is still as strong as it gets. If we beat Alabama, the thought was is that once we beat Alabama second year, we can go off to beat anybody else. We beat Alabama and turn around and lose to somebody we have no business losing to. You feel me? Like, you know, and don't even get me started on Ohio State. Ohio State, they are a program that does not get pushed enough. It is, you know what I'm saying? Like, Ohio State strength of schedule has to be one of the most garbage pieces of scheduling I ever had to witness. I look at Ohio State every week and I'm like,
and we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they
I'm like,
their third touchdown in 3 drives.
If you were great, you were that great, right? Your defense, and this is the thing about if the committee wasn't such dick riders, because the committee is such a man. Them dudes are such dick riders. I don't care what nobody say. Like, Ohio State hasn't played a soul. You know what I'm saying? When you have as much cushion, and this plays a factor in football too. When you don't play people up to your caliber, and this is why, mind you, the years that they played the good Michigans and they lost the good Michigans. When you lost some good Michigans, they will lose another game afterwards. And here's why: because there is a wear and tear effect when teams play great teams. You feel me? There is one. Like, you know what I'm saying? How extravagant LSU is. We gonna win the game at 7:00 at night, but we probably gonna struggle in the game 3:00 in the afternoon. That's just how it goes. But when you have as much cushion as Ohio State does every game they play, man, these guys were talking about Wisconsin as if Wisconsin was supposed to beat them.
On first down, it's Joseph.
I'm like, are y'all serious?
Finds him on the crossing route. Oh, this big guy is moving, and he's
like, am I tripping? Like, wait.
The Saints get 6 more.
Hold up. Hey Siri,
That is as efficient as
what is
offense can
the
be.
University of Wisconsin's record this year?
And 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Man, Wisconsin is 2-5 and 0-4 in conference. And they say, and they're on ESPN talking about, can Wisconsin hold Ohio State enough to win? I'm like, what the? What?
And at the pace
What?
he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special
Are y'all serious?
if they need to keep throwing it until the end.
What are you talking about? This is all in the red? Are you serious?
Jones from his end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with.
What you celebrating
Gets
for?
second down.
Bitch, you ain't do nothing.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender.
Are y'all serious?
All over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Finds a seam down the middle.
Killed that dude.
And he's at
I
the
seen
rail.
it too. Go to the zone. Hey, I'm gonna rock these worlds. Mine is just normally it's really difficult for me, but I'm feeling it today. Like my blood is boiling today because it ain't because of LSU lost. It's because of the effect it has. And when people come out their little corners and shit and start talking shit, I'm like, are y'all serious right now?
They were over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay in a big-time way.
I get so mad, bro. I get so mad. There's a difference between being butthurt and get really, really pissed off. Because at the same time, I could take a loss. You feel me? Been taking L's my whole fucking life. You feel me? But what I don't appreciate is people swearing they know football and they come out the wood. What the hell, bro?
First down throw by Jones. Has him on the quick hitter.
They come out the woodworks and they start talking shit. They just start talking shit for no reason. I get if LSU was anything like any guys that just talk trash and trash. No, LSU is known for being, oh my God, you can't get no more wide open than that. LSU can't be no more. LSU is a trend-setting college. That and so are the Saints. The Saints. Who the hell do you think that created the get an interception and then go to the end zone, celebrate, and take a picture? LSU, New Orleans did that. Who do you think that made that made the really popular rock and pop out fucking everything you know of right now. Everything you know of right now.
And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
All the dances and stuff, all the dances you see after that, that's LSU's. That's LSU's. You feel me? And for some reason, people cannot stand that, bro. They cannot stand these young men making a trendsetter. That's why y'all, and that's another thing. That's why in RP Kyron Lacy, man, and that's why a lot of y'all was so quick to hop on this young man because he does the celebrations they do. Y'all were so quick to write this young man out, and at the end of the day, he didn't do nothing. At the end of the day, he didn't do nothing wrong. You feel me? He didn't do nothing wrong. And y'all, some of y'all even had the nerve after he and some of y'all are so fucking bitter inside that some of y'all were, he didn't lose his life, he took his life. What the fuck does that what does that mean? What does that mean? Accounts to all accounts, that means that y'all even had that means that y'all even had more. Y'all. A lot of these guys are so nasty that they just don't realize that the shit that they say don't be making no fucking sense. I've been running the same play too. I ain't gonna lie, it's been working. Hell.
Now it's Jones out the play action.
Oh shit.
Would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they did not. Instead, third down coming
nasty. It's indeed nasty in here. It's nasty. It's real nasty. but y'all are just biggest assholes. That oh my God, his ankles. That hurt me. Do y'all see this? And it's like this is the thing right here. Like, if I was actually close to the Saints, these motherfuckers would be doing this exact same thing right here.
From the gun, it's Jones. Chased out to his right.
Trying to leave him more outside. I know it's a little behind him, but
he's able to get this to the
better that than him getting smoked.
Nice spot here for the offense.
This motherfucker going to the end zone. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. A massive shot towards the end zone. They don't get there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Oh my God!
Right, they're going to call it
trying to do a little hit.
3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket.
To the LSU team, man, keep y'all heads up, man.
The Saints
y'all, in reality, y'all have nothing to be ashamed about.
To the field now.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. At the end of the day, what defines a man is the fact of him getting back up and then going and doing it again. You feel me? Go beat Bama. Go beat Bama, dog. Beat Bama. I promise they'll shut the hell up. Beat Bama. I promise you. You ain't gonna hear another word from any of the motherfuckers. You ain't gonna hear. I don't care if you lose the next game. The next game. Actually, I wonder if they do play Bama this game. I don't care if you beat Bama. I swear. If you beat Alabama, I'm telling you. Ooh, they're gonna make. Say if LSU did beat Bama, and mind you, Bama is a totally different team than LSU. This is why I'm a theory of mine. I want to test a theory of mine because there's ways of beating LSU, but it has to be a complete dog shit way. Vanderbilt beat LSU by chewing clock all game, if we're going to keep it real. Chewing clock all game. You feel me? Using our weaknesses against us, especially when it comes to our players being injured. Ole Miss, they played the quick game all game long. And Ole Miss played the quick game all game long. That route there, let me get out this. Let me make it hard on myself. That route is always
He's gonna throw again.
Ooh. You see how it kind of helps, kind of throwing it behind him a little bit so it can lead him away from getting his ass destroyed because there's nobody behind him. So let's be smart and not get my wide receivers killed because they you fumble a lot in this game. So.
You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers. You can find a completion just like that.
And he gets this forward to the 19.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason.
Alabama.
But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke.
Oops, I let that behind him too much.
Premium in this league.
Switching for Chris Olave with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Force down to his right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Oh, yes, sir. I don't know why I didn't. I should bullet past that shit.
There isn't a more exciting player on the
field.
And he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know,
I
remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play?
Touchdown! The Saints push their lead further this time they have. Alvin Kamara on the touchdown. Oh, baby, this one has gotten well out of hand.
Man, beat Alabama, LSU. Then watch the world. Watch how everybody's well, I just really hope this win doesn't break them. Like, I really hope this win doesn't break them, man. You know, like, and it's crazy because I defend these players to no end, and I, you know, I wouldn't want any. I would love for. Like, if we get rid of our coach, it's
Saints ready for their next series.
We lose half our team. But there's a trend going on lately as soon as people bring in the intern coach, they start winning games. But we're not a team that that's bad trying to win. We're a good team trying to consistently win. You feel me? Oh my God! What the?
Escapes out to the left.
We're a good team trying to consistently win, and that's what the difference is. Like we don't need I like this trip. It's nasty. I feel like this only works good against the fucking Buccaneers.
None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that.
Nah, that's how it works.
Because these moments, the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing.
From the 42. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big... on the stat sheet, gives his own defense a little time to rest, It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Elvin Kamara, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Why did he reverse field? Like,
Rush inside, set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, look at that.
Oh my God, y'all see? Oh my God, and that's just complete ball placement right there. Oh my, y'all understand how much I control that? I control the ball placement with the left stick. Look at that. And yes, you will say it behind him, but truth be told, a little extension behind it only saves him from it. But I threaded the needle with that one. Okay, that was really good.
And made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working inside the red zone.
That was my fault.
Almost to throw the constant. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. And they're not stopping the destruction partner. That is caught. Touchdown.
What the hell?
The Saints
Hold up.
keep running away with this. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
Was it?
Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it. And
Oh,
he put it right on the money.
I threw it to Rasheed and Chris Olave caught it. Okay, that's hilarious. I definitely threw it to Rasheed and Chris Olave definitely caught them. I don't know what's gotten to him, but look, it's better for me.
Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we'll see if those 3 timeouts get used defensively, Brock, but this one is over either way.
All right, time for me to have a little fun. With the reads of option.
Drive starts with an option, right side. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And he'll pick up enough to
Oh,
move
my
the
back.
chains.
I gotta really focus because if I'm gonna do shit like this, if I'm gonna do shit like this,
1st and 10.
you get one more play. Oh my! Oh no! Oh, I was going for the end zone. Y'all don't know.
So fans scream
Y'all, I was
from the
going for the
Superdome in
end
the
zone.
first quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.
I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing. I'm not gonna say that it's. I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing at all, but. I'm not gonna say it's a really bad thing, but why the fuck? Why in the world is all like I'm not look, let's put it in good terms because it's not a bad thing that's happening, but I'm on Snapchat. I post publicly on Snapchat. I post all my pictures of public unless I'm just feeling like, oh well, the crowd just deserves this much. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's I just be posting pictures of myself, just chilling. There are entirely like there's people from Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria, Tanzania. All these people add me from out of the country, and I'm like, and they all have this. It's weird because they're real people, but they all have this thing about them that kind of creeps me out. Like not in a rude way, but they all have they all do be the same way, which is not as foreign as you think it is, because like they're
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Detroit Lions. Leading the Saints, that is head coach Kellen Moore. These guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. Along the opposing sideline, head coach of the Lions, Dan Campbell. This side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason.
mm-hmm. Hold on, yeah. Suppose. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like this. This is funny. Mm-mm. Oh no. I'm like, why am I giving this a time today? And then you have your occasional like people that just ask you on Snapchat just to be dickheads for no reason. Like I ain't. Look, look. That block button is free. I'm like, why am I giving this any energy? Like, what? Shoot, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't boast much about the how I look I am, but I mean, a lot of the times I feel like most of the people, most people, if you have time to talk about someone else, that means that has to mean that you don't love yourself. You must don't love yourself enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't give yourself enough time for anything. What's my objectives? Oh.
With energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Play action now with Jones. He beams one deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown.
I ain't gonna lie. Playing Madden and throwing the ball here has made me a much better NCAA player. Because what I did yesterday was absolutely insane. Like our defense got scored on in squads on NCAA, and I was 4 seconds on the clock. I threw the ball downfield to win the game. Like it was the most extraordinary thing I've ever done. And you know why? Because my offense has gotten so much better. My offensive reading has gotten so much better just from playing Madden. So. But the problem is with playing against other people. Well, I was playing against people, but like the 1v1 part of it, aspect of it, changes the whole dynamic of the game. You know what I mean? Because like there are people who will completely play on one player and never switch to another player, but play the assignment of that player. Like, you know what I'm saying? Which is why which leads to like people, you know, bunches of interceptions, like so many.
I gotta say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, felt like he deserved that touchdown.
Got people in. Oh boy, I don't like this. What was it? Oh. Don't give me that. I swear. I swear, the committee will do anything. It did everything. You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me simply because they were ranked lower, they get to boost higher, but we don't trade spots. You feel me? We go down to 23 to rank 23, way outside the college football playoffs, nigga. I swear, if we a team beat like even in the 2019 season, we were beating motherfuckers left and right. We were beating ranked teams like left and right, and we still were. It still took them half the season to put us number one, bro.
Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance.
Damn, I just want to say fuck college football. I just want to say fuck it all, man. That's how.
Getting out to his left. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
Man, she pisses me off, bro.
Already into enemy territory. On first down, it's Jones to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Goes right downfield to Olave. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Man, that shit pisses me off. We dropped to 23.
Chris Olave with the touchdown.
Motherfucker, bro, like, I swear if this was any other great team, the 2 losses wouldn't be a fucking enough. You feel me? Yes, we may have lost two ranked opponents, but I mean, the same difference. It'd be different if we got blown the fuck out by these dudes. Nah, we literally got both losses come from touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, short
both.
It's easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man.
Both losses come from a touchdown.
It's not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time.
And you can't. They moved the goalposts because they moved the goalposts every time. Because if it was other teams, they'd be talking about quality wins. They'd be talking about, oh well, they lost, but they barely lost. That's what they'll be talking about. But when it's LSU, there is no gray area.
He's gonna push one deep down the right. This is
there is no gray area. There is no, oh, they lost, but I still have faith in this team. No, they literally, they couldn't wait till that second loss because they shoved us right the fuck down there. We're not no rank 23, better than half the teams on the fucking rank list.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move.
Man, like, come on, man. Like, be realistic, bro.
You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And just a yard here before this play goes out. It's 2nd and 9.
Say that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Wow, I ain't know. Bullet past that mug. Yep, boom. That came straight out of the cannon, dog. I seen that open before it even got there, but that's look.
It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for.
Told you control the game how you want it to go. Look.
Saints are being led back
I'll control this game how I want.
And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown.
And I'm Jordan Sponson.
So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First down throw by Jones.
Dang. I seen that shit. I seen it coming. I was like, let me get this out.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ain't nothing you can really do about that.
Now Jones. Fits it through the middle.
Oh, what a reverse. Oh, he reversed it.
Into the red zone.
Oh, look, he thought he was going to get tackled there. I ain't going to lie to you. But when you got speed like Rasheed, you look, take off.
Dominated in our opening half.
And speaking of which,
And with
what
that
is
score,
this?
a pretty
What
elite
is this?
milestone
Hey
he's
Siri.
reached. Just the 4th time a quarterback
NFL
scored 50
NFL
touchdown
scores.
passes in one season as his success rolls on.
Oh no, not the Jacksonville Jaguars getting beat by Rams 21-0. Oh yeah, that Giants Broncos game gonna be fun to watch today. Them boys were talking hella shit online. Them boys was talking so much trash online.
Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. On first down, Jones.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. What? I did not mean to do that, y'all. But hey, it worked out. No way. No way. Hold on. What?
The career best of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes at 50 passing touchdowns. That score now makes him only the second quarterback to reach 51 in 1 year. And leaves just one man ahead of him,
What?
Peyton Manning, at his single-season mark of 55.
What? What?
The Saints ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their
Press
foot
the
off
wrong
the gas.
button,
No
and
reason to
then
expect
you
them to
seen
slow
it
down
because
now on what
the
could
ball,
be a
when you tap the button, the
14-consecutive
ball
touchdown
the
drive.
ball floats up. So I pressed the wrong button, but that outcome was unexpected. What? I've never been so proud.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Rolling left behind
Oh
some time.
my God, that was
Taking a deep
my
shot there
fault,
on
yo.
first
I
down.
got
Okay,
it,
no
but
luck connecting. It's incomplete.
but now y'all see how I can control
They come up to it, 2nd and 10.
the ball itself, like, you know.
Here's Jones. On the move.
Oh
hit
my
it
God.
right. He tucks it and takes off.
You ain't catching me. I'm gone. God damn, I'm gone. Oh my God. That boy, I have never. Oh my goodness. That field opened so wide. I just couldn't. I had to partake.
But you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Oh yeah.
Saints
Damn,
are
they
being
scored,
led
too.
back out there on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Here's Jones to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to
I
get
have
to him
been
downfield.
precise on everything. If I keep on teaching myself how to play these games, how to play these games more accurately.
About that amazing play.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an
Williams
incomplete pass.
was underneath it.
The incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10.
Hold on.
The coverage by Jack Campbell.
They go play fake with Jones. He puts some juice on a deep touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it early.
Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense.
All right, Elvin.
To throw, here's Jones.
Elvin.
And he will score.
Oh my God.
Touchdown.
That's my favorite either.
The Saints running them out of the building. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
And I threw it in back of him too. Like look, it will say it'd be a bad pass, but
not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Defenders like to jump balls. They don't like to go from behind. Unless you're a Trevor Fenner. Anyway, Trevor Fenner, that dude's an animal. That dude can catch an interception whichever way. It's so weird, but it's hard to say how. Damn, I only got 11 completions. I got 500. I've been airing this motherfucker out. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, to the point to where, like, nigga, run the ball. Like, look, because once you get a rhythm going on, you're pretty much set. Like, you know.
They're gonna start on the ground with Camara. And he's charged towards the line.
Yeah, I think Craig Reed, but
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Zone read here, the handoff to Camara. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famers, White Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was because ends and D-linemen make their money with
Sonic rings out here.
Win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
It's a gain of 2. They're left with 4th and 7.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
What the?
It's a win on the road for the Saints. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.
I'm addressing the media. Maybe.
The Saints game is over, but his work isn't done yet. There's been a lot of external talk about this team, and it's finally time that the players are asked about it.
I'm sorry I'm so quiet, guys. I just... Ugh. What the... Wow, boy. Two. I don't know why I lost 10 agility for... I can't do nothing to satisfy this nigga. Damn.